generally saying, and then Dan will tell us if that something is an overreaction. Here we go. I think people are generally saying, you know what? Tua belongs in the MVP conversation. Is that an overreaction?
No way. It is not an overreaction. Right now, you'd give it to Mahomes, but if there's a conversation, he absolutely belongs in it. They are 7-0 this year in games that he has both started and finished. He has not thrown an interception since September. In the 4 games since he came back from the concussion issues, he's completed 72% of his passes and thrown 10 touchdowns. This guy is doing everything you want an MVP candidate to do.
I'm with you. Not only are they 7-0 when he plays, they're 0-3 when he doesn't. Yeah. And he's literally the difference between winning and losing, which is the definition of an MVP. All right, next. If people are generally saying, you know what, the Titans are going to sneak in and steal that 1 seed again, is that an overreaction?
I think it is. All due respect to the Titans, who find ways to win games that I just don't understand. I mean, they have trouble scoring points. Obviously, they play good defense. They don't beat themselves. But there's just too much to overcome. And plus, the team they're chasing is the Chiefs, who just beat them, barely, but did beat them, and that gives them the tiebreaker edge. I just don't see how this offense gets to the point where it can score with those others in the AFC to the point where they can be the 1 seed 2 years in a row.
We'll see if they're able to stash some more wins along the way. And then finally, here's one that, we cover a lot here. If people are saying, you know what, the Green Bay Packers are still in this thing, is that an overreaction?
It's not an overreaction, and it's not because I still believe in the Packers or Aaron Rodgers, because I believe in math, right? And they're 4-6, and the 7 seed right now in the NFC playoffs is the 49ers, who are 5-4. That's not that big a gap. The Packers win this thing on Thursday night against those Titans, then this conversation ramps up significantly because, they've played a lot of tough teams. They're getting the rookie receiver back, who obviously just had a big game. You can kind of see how it might work if, in fact, they can get it figured out.
That's that guy number 9 you just saw there, Christian Watson. Here's what I'll tell you about the Packers. We're going to know soon because their schedule the next couple of weeks is going to decide it. They have the 5th toughest remaining schedule in the league based upon the winning percentage of their opponents. And you see, just right now, they got Tennessee on Thursday, then they go to the Eagles. If they're able to get through those 2, let's say they at least win one of those 2, then you look down the rest of the way and maybe they're able to keep something alive. Look, we talk about them a lot on this program because they've been so good for so long and their quarterback is an icon. Marcus Spears. Are the Packers going to make a playoff run this last portion of the season?
No, they're not. Look, man, the Packers had a great win against Dallas. That was the kind of the formula that they want to stay in. They want to be able to play the way that they played. I don't think they're going to be able to play that way down the stretch. Dallas didn't care anything about stopping the damn run. And if the Packers don't have that afforded to them, I don't think this offense is still very explosive. They give them credit. They went in and they needled into what Dallas didn't do well, and in turn was able to hit some big home run balls. And then you see Christian Watson, who I think is going to turn into something major with his speed and size. But ultimately, this team was still down 28-14 into the 4th quarter against the Cowboys. And the Cowboys are a good team, but we don't believe that they're the best team that the Green Bay Packers are going to have to face. I look at the Titans, guess what? It's going to be a tough sled against the Tennessee Titans, especially up front with the way that they play if Jeffrey Simmons is feeling good as far as stopping the run, and also Derrick Henry on the opposite side. And hopefully they play against a smart damn offensive coordinator with a 14-point lead who's going to run it more than 6 times.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.